Hello everybody, this is Mimi, Stampin' with the Grandma Giggles. How are you today? I have got a really cool bunch of, it's a suite of products that I absolutely love. There are not enough men products, but the ones we do have are so cute. Anyway, this one is called He's the Man. And with this suite of products, it's only $68, you guys, and that's a good deal. You get the dies, the stamps, all of the paper, and you get the rustic metallic adhesive backed dots, which look like this. All right, so they gave us a few, things that you might be able to do. One of the things I want to mention, though, is with this designer series paper, you also get ephemera. You get 2 pages of it, and it is really cool. I put mine somewhere to keep it safe, and I could not find it, so I've made a bunch of cards anyway, so there wasn't much left, but we're going to try and make it work the way that I have these other cards, and I'll show you these other cards that I was making today. I made them yesterday, but it was getting ready for my tutorial today. So let's close this up. You can find these on page 78 and 79, and that is your He's the Man suite. All right, and this is on the annual catalog, May 22 to April 23. Okay, so we got that. Now I did kind of cheat a little bit. I've got some pieces already cut out with the our Stampin' Cut and Emboss folder, and what I did was I punched them out before I stamped them, so this is going to be fun trying to figure out if I've done it right or not with the stamping. And I also I need to grab out my early espresso stamp pad here. I forgot to grab that out. And a little mini block. It's actually a size D block, but it's the ones that come for paper pumpkins, so they're thinner. But they still say Stampin' Up on them and all that good stuff. So anyway, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to get your papers cut, and we are doing kind of it's more of a gray granite slash smoky slate color in this. And this is our card base, right? So you're going to take your 8.5 by 11 cardstock. You're going to cut it in half lengthwise at 5.5, and you're going to score it at 4.25, and then you just burnish it down so it stays down. I didn't do a very good job, but and then we're going to take our second piece, and this is going to be 5.25 by 4. And there's 2 sides, but I'm using this one. And then our third size is going to be 5 by 3.75. Okay. Now, you might be wondering what this piece is for, because this is not, cut up or anything. We're going to tear it and just kind of put it in a couple different places, maybe put some glue dots underneath of it. That kind of thing. So we'll do that together. I haven't exactly figured that out yet. But again, this is kind of flying by the seat of our pants. So I can get out my dimensionals here. I may have to break into some other ones because I'm looking at these and I think that's all I have left for now. I may have to use my I may have to use my mini dots. Let me see here. Yeah. All right. On my list of orders, not glue dots, my dimensionals. Oh my goodness, my mini dimensionals instead of my mini glue dots. That's what I meant. Okay, then I want to get out my Stamp and Seal, which is our kind of like it's like a snail roller, I guess you could call it. And if you want, you can use your tape. I don't think you need to, but if you're that tear and tape girl, go for it. Or guy, you know, I know a bunch of my men here watch it too. Now, all of these dies, all of them, are able to be cut out on the mini Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine. And I just want to show you guys, this is my bad finger, the one that never recovered from the stroke. And I just want you to see this. I can carry this with my finger. So it's a really cool little machine. One of my favorites, actually. Okay, now I'm going to show you. This is the stamp set. I have these put together. And these are the stamps. They're red rubber. And I just have them stuck to my my little case here. And these are the dies that you have. And that one I found on my table because I forgot to clean it up. But anyway, these are really cute. And I just really like them. I've used this one, these two, and this one for our card today. All right, so there's that. Oops, I'm going to need my stamps. Now, one of the things that I want to show you guys, a lot of people throw their scraps away. I do not. I wanted to show you. See, I've got my little flag cut out of this little thin piece here. So that's one of the reasons I don't throw mine away. And then I had a bunch of these little pieces that I was able to use. And then I'll use these also for stamping on some things. I want it to be fairly simple, but not too simple. You know, I want it to look like a couple of these other cards that I made that I'll show you at the end if you stay with me, which I hope you do. Okay, so let's get started. Let's see. Oh, and my mouth is really dry, you guys, so I will be taking sips of my Gatorade, so you might hear little silence, a little bit of silence at certain points. Like just that. Okay. Let's do some stamping. So, To the Man Who Does Everything is one of the ones, what I want to use on this rectangular one, if I can get it. This one here. Okay. And then this one, I'm just going to kind of put Helter Skelter somewhere, probably right about there. This is going to say, love this guy. And yes, those of you that are looking at me going, why didn't you stamp that first and then cut it out? You know, I always show you one thing not to do, at least one thing not to do in my videos. So here's that. This little oval, I haven't really decided what I want to do with it yet, but it sure looks cute with this Holy Smokes, You're Amazing, right? And I think that I want to do that. That's the one I really want to do. So that's more of the die, but... And then we have this one, and I think I'm going to do Together for the Long Haul. So I want to have a couple of different sayings on it because... the way this came, it came with a bunch of ephemera, and you can do all kinds of fun stuff with this, you know, and throw it together and make it look like it's really cool. Now, I might not do anything other than color this with some espresso, you know, burn or color the outside of it, just kind of dab some color onto it. So I don't know, we'll see. But we're going to have these two for sure. And one will absolutely go on top of the other of these 3, actually. And this one may go down up here somewhere. I don't know. We're just going to play around and see what we think. And then we're going to get some of this. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp this stuff, and then we'll see what we do or don't want to use. All right, let's get this out here. Put it on our little block. Let's get these out. And I forgot to put a paper pad down. So, you know what I'm going to do? I have something right here, and I will grab it since I don't want to get up and go away from you guys for too long. I'll just use this. Oh my goodness. Might have been easier to just grab the pad. Okay, here we are. Put all these on here. And just kind of... We live out in the country on our little farm, and we've had some coyotes running around, plus a stray dog that is trying to eat everyone's chickens, and unfortunately they ate our neighbor's peacocks too, so that was really, really sad. But anyway, so there's been a lot of gun shooting going on lately. And it's really sad because I think I'm going to do this side. It's just really sad. You know, you don't want to have to get your guns out unless you absolutely have to. But he's killed a donkey. He killed our donkey, actually. Or they have killed our donkey. And that's pretty hard to do. Donkeys are known for... being protectors of your goats and sheep and stuff like that. So, like I said, that is pretty hard to do. So the fact that the little guys did it, you know, it's very sad. All right, let me get my stamping. Not my emboss machine. Uh-oh. Oh, you guys should see my table. Oof. It is a mess. So, anyway, this is part of what I was talking about. Our dogs go absolutely crazy with the guns. And we've been hearing them all day today. So, the dogs have been going kind of crazy. This is a Stampin' Scrub, for those of you that don't know. You have a wet side and you have a dry side. And the wet side is your Stampin' Mist. And I love this. You get, like, you rub it like twice and it's completely cleaned. I know everybody likes to do their baby wipes and that kind of thing, but this is really just an amazing... Okay, you can see how dirty that is right now, right? Clean. Dry. Just like that. So I'm going to keep this over here. And then I'm going to put this back. And I'm going to grab out our Together for the Long Haul. All right. Let's get this one here. Now, you guys, you can use any colors you want, and I will show you in the cards that I've made, all the other cards I've made. I use this color a lot. And the good news about the circle is you really can't go wrong because you can turn it any way you want. So let's just get this in here. All right, that turned out good. My stamp and scrub again. You know, it saves a ton of time using this. You don't have to worry about the nooks and crannies because it gets all your nooks and crannies for you. All right, now let's get this one. Put this one on here. Holy smokes, you're amazing. I'm sorry if this is out of camera. I've got to, because I forgot to, oh no. Well, that's not going to work very well, so we have to flip that one over. That one kind of went up and stuck to it. That was weird. All right, there's the good side. That's the beauty of this, you know, stuff. You can always flip it over and do the other side if you need to. All right, now we're going to get the hard one that I don't know if I'm going to get it. But I'm sure going to try. Alright, so here's this and this. Don't you know it? I got ink on my fingers. Those are, you know, there's 3 things you can count on with me. I always show you what not to do. Accidentally, of course. I always, let's see here, am I close? I always get ink on me. Ooh, it worked out. Lovely. Should have had a little more ink on it, but I'm okay with that. Anyway. And I usually break a nail. Somehow. Whoops, I guess I should dry it too, huh? Somewhere, some part of my nails break. And I don't normally have a gel on them, but my son was getting married, so I decided to go all out. These are the hardest things in the world to get used to having, you guys. I'm telling you. Okay, so we got our stamping done. Just going to kind of shove this over to the side here. This one I'm not stamping. Okay, let's get this part of it done. Oops, almost did cardstock instead of a piece of paper that I wanted done. Whoops. Oh. That one has been a bit of a monster roll, so I can't wait till that one's empty and I can put a new one on there. Alrighty, this looks pretty good right there. Okay, and we'll get this one. Alright, it doesn't want to go. Like I said, this one's been a bit of a pill. Okay. Let's get this one on here like that. And we have a card base done. Okay. I'll put this away. So now I want to rip this a little bit. Oops, I guess I should do it out here so you guys can see it, huh? Now you can rip this the other way. I chose to go down so that the white side is on this side. But I think I want to do it just like that. I think I'm only going to do a little bit, like maybe right here. Okay. So this one, oops. I'm sorry, I keep going out of camera, you guys. Okay. So this one I'm going to put right here. I'm going to leave these two straight. I just feel like doing that. And this is going to go on. I think I'm going to do a little bit here. A little bit here. If you guys have never used our Stampin' Seal, oh my gosh, it is so sticky. It like lasts forever. Unlike a lot of the other glues out there, this one you won't be taken up anytime soon. Okay, so there's that. Let's do To the Man Who Does Everything. This one I definitely want on here. And I definitely want this up on dimensionals. So let's grab our dimensionals. What do I do with my scissors? So a lot of people don't use the outsides of these. It's exactly the same stuff. It's just the outside of it. I love using the outside. You won't see me with very many of these. A lot of people, though, they just throw them away. And you guys, I'm telling you, that's a waste. Because this does exactly the right stuff that anything else does. Okay. And then let's put one in the middle so it doesn't pop up. All right. And you guys can put as many of these on as you want. I'm usually the queen of dimensionals, but since I don't have very much left right now, I'm going to hold off. I'm going to have to make an order today, that's for sure, because I go through dimensionals like crazy. Okay, so let's put this off center just a little bit, maybe right here. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Okay, so this little piece here I definitely want to use. I don't know if I want to use it here. Let's see what we got. Together for the long haul. Holy smokes, you're amazing. This could go like this. Or we can do something like this. No, I like it over here better. Definitely like this better. Okay. Let me see what I want to do with this, though. I think I kind of like it like that, actually, you guys. Kind of liking it just like that. So, let's get our dimensionals out. I need to close this up or I'm going to get ink all over myself. Oh, it's being stubborn today. So I'm going to put kind of like this. Oh goodness. I guess it'd help if I got him off the other one. And then I'm going to do one right smack dab in the middle. Okay. So we're not going to use the Holy Smokes, You're Amazing. I just think it would be a little too many words. Oh my goodness, there we go. All right, there we go. Okay. We're actually going to need mini dimensionals for this anyway, so I'm just going to cut a couple of these. Oops. Down. Like that. There we go. And this one. Let's see, I want this side, I think. All right. Oops. Yep, that's a little bit crooked, so I'm try to pull this up a little bit. Okay. So let's put some bling bling. I pulled out a few things. Two of the things are actually from Halloween. They're Halloween dimensionals, but they have the black on them, which I thought would be really cool. And then there's, I got some other ones too. So these are more like stones, but I thought that would be really cool on this. And you could actually use either color now that I'm looking at it. But they're called Pebbles Enamel Shapes. Then I've got these, which are gold and silver. And the gold always looks good. Silver probably not so much, but the gold would definitely stand out. And then I've got these little black dots. You can see them up here. This was from one of our Halloween Monster Bash is what it was called. And I've got these black stars here. That would also look pretty cool. Maybe not stars. So I'm kind of leaning toward the black dots because this is a guy's card. And I'm also leaning towards the gold. Yeah. All right. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. That's pretty much what it's going to be. For the little wheels there. All right. Let's go with gold. Where is it? There we go. Okay, if you guys don't have a take your pick tool, you need one. These are like the best thing since sliced bread. So you get a putty set, you get one putty plus an extra one. You've got your little awl, and you've got your little spatula. Now you also can purchase the brush. It goes in this side actually, that helps with your dyes. You just rub it over your dyes, and it comes with this cool little mat, this foam mat. And you literally just rub it over them, and all the little pieces like this all come out. So it's really cool. All right, let's put one of these on each of these little tires here. So they got tires. They got in-style tires, right? All right, let's get another couple of these on here. Yeah, we can do one there. Should we do two? How about one right here? So we got kind of our little triangle. Right? Okay, you guys, that is our card. It's very simple. There's not a whole lot to it. As you can see, it was just really quick to put together. Now, I want to show you some of these other cards that I did so you guys can have some other choices. So you guys see there's a huge difference. This paper is so cute. But I don't have a whole lot left of it, so you guys will have to look in your annual catalog to see all the pieces, but it's really cute. So I got this one, which is the one I kind of went off of this one. I've got this one. I've got this one. And I've got this one. So you see, you can do so many things. See, I used the black dots here on this one. I used some gray ones on this one. I used the gilded ones on this one, the gold. And then I used the copper ones on this one. And this one was in our Cajun Craze color. And that's what this is. But I decided to use Early Espresso. So those are your cards. Let me know what you think. Which is your favorite? The one we made today or one of these that I made yesterday? Out of the way. All right. All right. With that, you guys, you can find me on TikTok at Mimi Takahara. You can find me on Pinterest. You can find me on YouTube, which you're on now. And you can find me at Facebook at Stampin' with a Grandma Giggles. All right. You guys, thanks so much. Have a beautiful day. And I will see you later. Bye now.